Welcome into the studios here in Nashville, Tennessee. We are set for another big commitment. Last Wednesday, it was five-star plus wide receiver Mike Matthews committing to Tennessee. On Saturday, we had four-star defensive lineman T.A. Cunningham announcing to Penn State. So welcome back, everybody. We got a real special one today. So as everybody gathers around, gets comfortable, do me a favor right now. Like this video and subscribe to the On3 YouTube page. What are we here for? We're here for a big one. Five-star linebacker Justin Williams, the number 9 prospect in America. He goes 6'2", 210 pounds, from Oak Ridge High School in Conroe, Texas. He's the number 1 linebacker in America and the 9th best player overall according to the On3 industry rankings. Now, Justin has taken about a dozen unofficial visits throughout his recruitment, but just 2 official visits, June 16 to Oregon and June 23rd to Georgia. Williams has been narrowing through his list of schools this offseason leading up to today's big decision. Who will it be? Is it going to be Oregon or is it going to be Georgia? Let me know in the chat in this video right now. Now, earlier, I spoke with Charles Power, Director of Scouting and Ranking. Let him sit in this chair to give his opinion on Justin Williams as a high school prospect.
Justin Williams is the case as the most athletic linebacker in the 2024 cycle. This is a guy who runs an electronically timed 4.4440, and he plays like it. Initially began his career as a safety, moved to linebacker as a junior, and just had a phenomenal junior season at Conroe Oak Ridge High School. Over 100 tackles, 18 tackles for loss. He plays in a true Mike Backer role at the high school level, so you get to see him stack and shed, pursue sideline to sideline. A guy who can really, really run. He's continuing to get bigger. He's around 6'2", 210 pounds, has added some good weight. So he just has the projectable tools that we really look for in a modern linebacker. I think he's going to be a guy who makes a lot of plays to the next level. He can blitz, he can rush the passer, he can cover with his experience at safety. He really has all you want as a modern linebacker in today's game.
Thank you, Charles. Now let's take a look at this week in recruiting. There's been some changes. There's some national headlines I want to talk about. Back to the boot. Who am I talking about? Five-star plus edge Colin Simmons. He's been trending to Texas throughout the summer, but this weekend he's going to visit LSU. Now, he hasn't said exactly when he's going to decide, but there's potentially this could be the last visit Colin Simmons makes before a decision. Potential flip. Five-star linebacker DeMarcus Riddick, he's committed to Georgia, but on Wednesday, he's going to make a final decision between Georgia, Alabama, and Auburn. Now, when recruits are typically committed and making a final decision, I don't think he's going to be recommitting to Georgia, so we'll have to see where he goes. Five-star Friday, five-star cornerback Charles Lester announces his decision this coming Friday. Will it be FSU? Will it be Colorado? We'll have to see. He's been trending heavily towards the Noles throughout the offseason, but there's rumors that he could be taking a midweek visit to Colorado. Now, if he were to do that, FSU fans would be on the edge of their seat heading into Friday's decision. We're just going to have to wait and see how it all plays out. More commitments coming. What am I talking about? We got more commitments coming to the On3 YouTube page. KJ Bolden, the number 1 safety in America, 5-star plus prospect, is committing live on this platform on August 5th. It's going to be an exciting day. We'll see where KJ Bolden's going to go. All right, before we get to Justin Williams, let's take a quick look at the 2024 team rankings. Oh, Dogs on top. Then followed by Ohio State, Florida, Alabama, Michigan, Clemson, Penn State, USC, Tennessee, and Notre Dame rounds out the top 10. We'll have to see if this changes by the end of the show. You never know. We could see Oregon jump into the top 10. We got to see how it goes. All right, we're here for a live commitment. 5-star plus linebacker Justin Williams, 6'2", 210, the number 1 ranked linebacker in America. Will it be the Oregon Ducks or the Georgia Bulldogs? Let's bring on Director of Recruiting for On3, Chad Simmons. Chad, here we are. We're just moments away from Justin Williams making his big decision. How did we get here down to these 2 teams for 5-star Justin Williams?
It's really two different stories, Josh. Oregon offered about a year ago, 13, 14 months ago, had Justin on campus extremely early in the process, multiple trips last year, multiple trips this year in 2023. And then Georgia came in with an offer late in March, early spring, got him on campus for the first time in May, second time for an official in June. He's been to Oregon 5 times, Georgia twice. I think he feels most comfortable with these two coaching staffs. You've had Alabama lurking, you've had Texas, got him on campus one time as well back in January, but it came down to where he thinks he can fit, where he thinks he can thrive, and Georgia and Oregon check those boxes.
All right, Chad, give me the pitch. Why could it be Oregon? Why could it be Georgia?
Well, Oregon's been in this the long run. He's got relationships there. He has connections to Dan Lanning, Tosh Lapoy. He thinks he can go in there and make an impact early at Oregon and be a guy that can help take them to the college playoffs and maybe a Pac-12 national championship. At Georgia, I think it's about competition. I've talked to Justin about both schools, and he goes to Georgia. If he picks there, it's about competing with the best, playing for championships and winning in that type of environment. So Oregon, the connections, the relationships, over a year long, and the chance to play maybe earlier. At Georgia, just pushing himself with that competition day to day in Athens.
All right. We're about ready to go to Conroe, Texas, where Justin Williams is getting set up and ready to announce. Also, be sure to follow him on both Twitter and Instagram. Justin Williams, 5-star plus linebacker out of Oak Ridge High School. Take a look at these social handles and be sure to follow along, as his career is just about to take off. The number 1 linebacker in America, the 9th best player overall. Looks like he's getting set up. There he is. Justin, how you feeling? It's your big day. What are the emotions like? Oh, hit the mute. Unmute yourself.
Oh, my bad. I'm a little bit nervous right now. Whole family's here. Everybody's looking at me right now. But it feels good. I feel good right now.
Yeah, you look good. I know the family and friends are all around. Don't be nervous. We're going to be out of here in about 5 minutes. But tell me, you got down to a final 2. What is it about Oregon and what is it about Georgia that made your final list?
I would say about Oregon first. I think Coach Lanning, he's just a great coach. All the people, every time I go down there, it's amazing. They treat me like family. They always treated me the best, more than anything, really. And I just say that no matter what, they've always been there for me.
All right, Justin. We just say your thank yous and tell us where you will be committing to college.
All I see, linebacker.
Come on, get off the call, bro. Hold on, my brother just called for some reason. My bad.
My bad.
Get off the call, bro.
Let's go.
All right. Kyle, get off the call, bro. All right. First of all, I want to thank God for everything He's always given me. And no matter what, He's always blessed me to be here right now. And for the long haul, I've been down on myself sometimes, but God has always been there to, push me through it. And one verse I wanted to say is Philippians 3:13. He said, "No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it yet, but I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward for what lies ahead." And I always live by that because, life is hard sometimes, but, God's going to get you through it.
Amen.
And then I want to thank my homies right here to the right of me.
Yeah.
They've always pushed me to be the best, and I thank them a lot, and my coaches and everything like that. And then I want to thank my mom and my dad for everything. They've always stood by me no matter what, making sacrifices that some parents don't get the opportunity to make. But I thank them a lot. And then I want to thank my brothers and sisters. They've been an important part of my journey, especially my brothers. Always leading me and just being there for me. So with all that being said, everybody been waiting. I've been waiting. I take my talents to the University of UGA.
Georgia. It's the Georgia Bulldogs for the number 1 linebacker in America. Justin, when did you know it would be Georgia? When did you know it would be Georgia?
I would say about a couple of days ago, a week ago, honestly. I had that conversation with Coach Lanning, and after I let that off my chest, I feel like I knew it was going to be Georgia. I still believe Oregon's still a great place for me. You never know what the future holds, but as of right now, I think I'm locked in with Georgia.
All right. What was Kirby Smart's reaction when you told him you were committing?
He don't even know yet. He just found out. So let's go. That's right.
All right, shout out Coach Smart. You just got a new one. All right, tell Dog fans what they're getting in linebacker Justin Williams when he arrives in Athens, Georgia.
Like my dad just said, a straight dog. You know, go be a leader. You know, somebody go get after it. You know, just chill on the team. You know, be a help more than you know, I don't want to say the word, but you know, I think just a positive person. Honestly, that's just all I can be, and what God's led me to be is just positive. So no matter what.
All right, Justin. Well, congratulations on the big decision. Today's your day. You got friends and family. Go celebrate. Have a blast. Congrats on the decision, and thank you for committing on the On3 YouTube channel. There you have it. Justin Williams, 5-star plus linebacker, commits to the Dogs. Another number one at the position. The number one linebacker now joins the number one quarterback in Dylan Raiola, the number one cornerback in Ellis Robinson, committed to the Dogs. And there could be more to come. Number one defensive lineman Williams Nwaneri, he's going to announce his decision sometime in August. Could be the Dogs. And On3's number one ranked running back Nate Frazier could go Georgia's way as well. Now's a good time. Let's bring on Rusty Manziel from Dogs HQ. Rusty, you there?
Gotcha.
All right, Rusty. I don't know if we can see you, but I can hear you. Yeah. Rusty, tell me, what Kirby beat Stan Lanning for linebacker Justin Williams. What do you think it was that put the Dogs over the top here?
Well, look, you got to look at Glenn Schumann. First of all, he's a defensive coordinator. He'll be his position coach at inside linebacker. When you start talking about resumes, you look at Roquan Smith, Quay Walker, Channing Tindall, Nakobe Dean, Smile Munden, Jamon Dumas-Johnson. When you watch the tape of Justin Williams, this guy pops off the chart. He's obviously the number one linebacker in the country. It says a lot to me. He knows how deep Georgia kind of is that position. He's like, look, I'm going to compete. Also, the defensive coordinator will be his position coach in Glenn Schumann. Fran Brown's another one, the defensive back coach that helped recruit this young man out of Texas, and a massive, massive get. Right now, Glenn Schumann can go into any room in America and say, look, this is who I've recruited. This is who's been drafted. This is who's played. And this is what the NFL teams are saying about the inside linebackers that come from the University of Georgia.
A huge addition with the number one linebacker in America. Rusty, are there any holes in Georgia's 2024 recruiting class right now?
Well, they still got to finish some things. I know they want to add another running back, and obviously Frazier's going to be a big deal there. You talked about Williams out of Missouri here as a big-time prospect on the defensive line, outside linebacker position. But listen, they just landed Justin Williams, but they need a couple more guys, maybe two more guys to go with him. They've got to fill these inside linebacker spots. Chris Jones out of Virginia, Chris Cole out of Virginia are two major prospects as well for Georgia. So, I get that question all the time. Would Georgia take 3 inside linebackers? Maybe they would, but I know they would like to add at least one more to go with Justin Williams. And, man, I challenge anybody. You want to watch some tape? Go watch Justin Williams tape. And you want to watch a downhill, somebody that can play sideline to sideline. Young man he can play all 3 downs on the next level. Really, really impressed. He seeks contact. This guy's impressive, man. What a huge, huge get for Georgia.
Huge get. And Rusty, I'm sure the Dogs HQ message board is celebrating right now. Go tend to that. Thanks a lot for dropping by on this live commitment.
Appreciate it, Josh.
You guys were here for it. 5-star linebacker Justin Williams has committed to Georgia. He makes it official. Now, you heard it from Rusty. There's still room for more number ones at their position. Georgia just dominating on the trail. They got number one spot locked down. I said Oregon might bust into the top 10, but they needed to land Justin Williams to do that, and they don't. So you got Michigan at 5, Clemson 6, Penn State at 7, USC, Tennessee, and then Notre Dame rounds out the top 10. What a day. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me. If you're still here, hit that subscribe button because we have more commitments coming. You guys aren't going to want to miss any of the action on the On3 YouTube page. Another live commitment right here in the On3 studios in Nashville, Tennessee, as America's number one linebacker is headed to Georgia. Yeah.